Across southern Europe, a wave of devastating wildfires has swept through regions in France, Spain, and neighboring countries, leaving a trail of destruction and prompting urgent evacuations. The fires, fueled by scorching temperatures and prolonged drought, have ravaged landscapes, threatened communities, and disrupted the lives of both residents and tourists. The crisis has highlighted the growing impact of climate change, as extreme weather conditions continue to exacerbate the frequency and intensity of such disasters, challenging governments and emergency services to respond effectively. In France, the Gironde region near Bordeaux has been particularly hard hit, with flames consuming vast swathes of forest and farmland. The fires have spread rapidly, driven by strong winds and dry vegetation, creating scenes of chaos as residents and visitors alike are forced to flee. Firefighters, supported by aerial water-dropping operations, have been working tirelessly to contain the blazes, but the scale of the fires has overwhelmed local resources. In some areas, thick smoke has reduced visibility, complicating evacuation efforts and posing health risks to those in the vicinity. Spain, too, has faced significant challenges, with wildfires raging across multiple regions, including Catalonia and Andalusia. Popular tourist destinations such as the Costa del Sol have been affected, with hotels and resorts evacuating guests as a precaution. The fires have not only disrupted vacations but also threatened local economies that rely heavily on tourism. In one dramatic incident, a group of tourists was airlifted from a coastal resort as flames approached, a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of these disasters. The human toll of the wildfires has been profound, with reports of injuries and, tragically, fatalities among those caught in the blazes. Homes have been reduced to ash, and entire communities have been displaced, forcing residents to seek temporary shelter in schools, community centers, and other makeshift facilities. The emotional impact is equally significant, as families grapple with the loss of their homes, possessions, and sense of security. For many, the fires have been a devastating blow, compounding the challenges of an already difficult year. Emergency services across the region have been stretched to their limits, with firefighters and volunteers working around the clock to battle the flames. In France, international support has been mobilized, with firefighting teams from neighboring countries joining the effort. Water-bombing aircraft and helicopters have been deployed to drop thousands of gallons of water on the fires, but the scale of the crisis has made containment difficult. In Spain, the military has been called in to assist, providing logistical support and helping to evacuate vulnerable areas. The wildfires have also sparked a broader conversation about the role of climate change in intensifying natural disasters. Experts point to rising temperatures, prolonged heat waves, and reduced rainfall as key factors contributing to the severity of the fires. Southern Europe, in particular, has experienced a series of record-breaking heat waves in recent years, creating conditions that make wildfires more likely and harder to control. The dry, tinder-like vegetation serves as fuel, allowing fires to spread rapidly and unpredictably. For tourists, the wildfires have turned dream vacations into nightmares. Many have been forced to abandon their plans, with some describing harrowing escapes from fire-encircled resorts. Social media posts from affected travelers show images of smoke-filled skies and glowing flames, capturing the fear and uncertainty of the moment. Local authorities have urged visitors to stay informed and follow evacuation orders, emphasizing the importance of safety over sightseeing. The environmental impact of the fires is equally alarming. Thousands of acres of forest, home to diverse wildlife, have been destroyed, threatening ecosystems and biodiversity. The loss of vegetation also increases the risk of soil erosion and flooding in the future, as the land struggles to recover. Conservationists are particularly concerned about protected areas that have been affected, as the fires could have long-term consequences for endangered species and habitats. Governments in France and Spain have faced criticism for their preparedness, with some arguing that more could have been done to prevent the fires or mitigate their impact. Investments in fire prevention, such as controlled burns and forest management, have been cited as critical measures that could reduce the risk of such disasters. However, the scale of the current crisis has underscored the need for coordinated, international efforts to address the root causes of wildfires, including climate change and land use practices. For those on the ground, the focus remains on survival and recovery. Community members have come together to support one another, offering food, shelter, and emotional support to those affected. Volunteers have played a crucial role, distributing supplies and assisting with evacuation efforts. The resilience of these communities in the face of such adversity is a testament to the human spirit, even as they confront the challenges of rebuilding. As the wildfires continue to burn, the international community has rallied to provide aid, with donations and resources pouring in to support relief efforts. The crisis has also prompted renewed calls for action on climate change, with advocates urging governments to prioritize sustainability and invest in measures to mitigate future disasters. For now, the focus remains on containing the fires and ensuring the safety of those in affected areas, but the broader implications of this crisis will resonate for years to come.